Hearst Castle became incredibly popular for far more than just its majestic views and structures. It was also a frequent hotspot for many of the most prominent and iconic screen legends of the 1930s. One of them was so persistent and tenacious, even the press referred to her as the fourth Warner brother. We perhaps know her better as Bette Davis. She's born Ruth Elizabeth Davis in Lowell, Massachusetts on April 5, 1908. Her father, Harlow Morell Davis, was a patent attorney. Her mother, Ruth Augusta Favor, was an aspiring artist. They divorced while she was still quite young. From that point forward, Betty and her younger sister Bobby were raised by their mother, who worked hard as a photographer to put her daughters through prestigious private schools, including her own alma mater, Cushing Academy. This is where Betty will become inspired by watching performers like Rudolph Valentino, Mary Pickford, and Peg Entwistle. Her path to stardom was not an easy one, but finally in 1930, she was discovered on Broadway by a talent scout with Universal Studios and invited to Hollywood for a screen test. A studio employee was sent to the train station to pick her up, but left because he claimed no one there looked like a star. She failed her screen test, but was utilized to help others with theirs. The following year, she was given another opportunity and made her film debut in the movie Bad Sister. She received numerous lackluster parts while fighting for every significant role she earned. Many times, she attempted to walk out on her contracts, but was repeatedly forced back by the courts. Eventually, the studios realized it was more beneficial to capitalize on her talents rather than stifle them. She wasn't afraid to play those less glamorous or much older characters, and was best known for her portrayals of unsympathetic, sardonic, and spirited women in a wide variety of genres, ranging from comedy to horror. It all paid off because during part of the 1940s, Bette Davis was the highest paid woman in America. After the attacks of Pearl Harbor in 1942, she became heavily involved in selling war bonds and co-founded the Hollywood Canteen, an all-inclusive club venue specifically for servicemen during World War II. In appreciation for their service, everything was complimentary. This included food, drink, and entertainment. She was married 4 times, divorced 3, and widowed once when her second husband died unexpectedly. She had a daughter, Barbara, nicknamed BD, with her third husband, William Grant Sherry, and 2 adopted children, Michael and Margot, with her fourth husband, Gary Merrill. There was a legendary feud between her and fellow actor Joan Crawford that went on for decades and sparked a tremendous amount of media attention. Yet in 1962, these 2 rivals worked together on the critically acclaimed movie, Whatever Happened to Baby Jane. It was a huge success and nominated for 5 Academy Awards, including one for Best Actress, which will be Betty's 11th and final nomination of her acting career. Much like her rival, Joan Crawford's daughter, Christina, will release the infamous memoir, Mommy Dearest, tarnishing her mother's legacy. Betty's own daughter, BD, will release her tell-all account, My Mother's Keeper, outlining a disparaging side of her private life. It'll break Betty's heart, but it won't tarnish the public's opinion of her. As a matter of fact, she was so iconic, she even influenced pop culture in her later years and far beyond. Her distinctive eyes and expressive personality inspired Billboard's #1 hit single in 1981, made popular by Kim Carnes, the song Bette Davis Eyes. And although she'll pass away October 6 of 1989, almost 2 decades later, in 2008, she'll be featured on the U.S. postage stamp commemorating the 100th anniversary of her birth. Bette Davis had an acting career spanning approximately 6 decades and in over 100 films. She's the first actor to ever accrue 10 Academy Award nominations, even solidifying an 11th. She won 2 Oscars, one for her lead role in Jezebel, the other for Dangerous, but considered that one belated recognition for her performance in Of Human Bondage. She's the first woman to ever be honored by the American Film Institute for a Life Achievement Award. They also honored her as the second greatest female screen legend of classic American cinema. She trailed only Katharine Hepburn, who publicly expressed regrets about having missed her opportunity to be a guest here at Hearst Castle, while Bette Davis seized her opportunity. Throughout her life, Bette Davis is hailed as one of the screen's most formidable icons, earning 2 stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame for her work in motion pictures and television. As a woman, she broke barriers in the film industry unheard of for her day. Thank you, Bette Davis, for paving the way for future generations of women to go beyond the boundaries of conventionalism and cementing your legacy on a career steeped in confidence, persistence, and perfectionism.